Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. This will probably be my last one of the day. But there's been a lot of speculation because obviously Humza Yousaf is not actually resigned as the First Minister, and they're looking to try and do some deal that will get one of the chosen beautiful people in to replace him. Someone acceptable to the Greens, basically. So they're looking at perhaps Jenny Gilruth, Swinney, someone like that. But to be honest, other than Kate Forbes, who is really, and I've got to be honest, the only one actually capable of doing the job and doing it well. Not that she's good. I'm not saying that. What I mean is she's sane, and that's the problem, of course. What we consider to be sane, they think is unacceptable. However, if you can get some kowtowing, bend over, kiss the ring, weirdo who is willing to sacrifice Scotland's children and allow women to be abused in changing rooms and that will be acceptable to the Greens. And of course, Jenny Gilruth, for example, fulfills those dreams, as indeed does Mary McCallan or Swinney or Neil. The only really one that kind of has a word against it would be Stephen Flynn. And even then, he's probably someone who would be acceptable to the Greens generally because of things he's done. They're the only real candidates other than Kate Forbes. And that means we've really got nothing to worry about, because bad as Humza Yousaf is, boy was he bad. They are worse. Can you imagine an SNP run by Jenny Gilruth? Doesn't bear thinking about. I mean, honestly, it'll go down quicker than Harvey. He is unbelievably bad, no matter who they pick, if it isn't Kate Forbes. So really, we should rejoice. We should rejoice and think they're all so bad, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is the votes to get them out, and we must have the election. Whoever comes in won't be leader for long, because they will have, to put it bluntly, fucked up even quicker than Humza took. They'll try and push things that are totally unacceptable. There'll be marches, there'll be rejection. Whoever takes over is not going to have a good time, put it that way. And whoever takes over is going to have a much decimated presence at Westminster. And so whoever takes over is going to be skint and perhaps be the one that sits there and watches as the entire SNP crashes and burns and goes completely bankrupt. So let's not worry about who takes over. Let's not moan about the fact that they've still got the FM and that they're still in control and all that, because they're not in control. They're running from crisis to panic to fuck up. And it isn't going to change no matter who is in that seat. It would just be nice if it was Kate, because at least she's prepared to say that independence needs to back seat. The rest of them won't say that. Ho-hum, I don't care. All I care about is that my friends and my family in Scotland are protected and safe. And that's all that matters to any of us, isn't it? We need to make sure that we stand as one, reject everything that they put towards us, and next time vote. And the important thing, people, the really, really important thing, tactical voting. Whoever, it does not matter who you vote for. Look for your area. Look to see who is the most likely to get them out. And vote that way. It's one election. Hold your nose. Do it. Do it. And get them out and break them totally. That will turn them bankrupt overnight. Thank you very much. I'm going to stop now. But what I'm going to say before we go, this is really important. Today has been one hell of a ride. Like I say, this is the last one of the day. I'm not going to go anymore. Anything that comes out now, I'll do tomorrow. It's been a hell of a ride. You lot have been absolutely fantastic. I've got record numbers of views today. And I've done 20 videos, for heaven's sake. You know, that's hard in a day when you're doing this, especially when you're throwing the long forms in, doing the edits, thumbnails and things. A lot of course, quick ones like this. But to do that on such a day and sort of chip in on the comments and go in on other things and trying to maintain a conversation with the other guys on WhatsApp and that, It's been non-stop, so I'm going to go and take myself off and have a beer now. Don't normally on a Monday. It's very unusual to have a beer on a Monday, but you know what? I think I've worked for it. I've earned it. But I also want you to have a beer as well. Thank you very much. I stand in awe of all of you. It must be said, I am so grateful is the word. So grateful that you take the time out of your day to watch me. Fills me with pride, fills me with joy, and most of all, of course, gives me watch time. Great. Do hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and congratulate yourselves. And let us really rejoice. We've got rid of the brown one. Whoever follows, the bald one, the wet one, the pregnant one, the idiot one, doesn't matter. We'll get rid of them as well. Fight after fight. We've won a battle. But the war goes on, people. The war goes on. Till next time, goodbye.